My name is Jose Sardinha, originally from South Africa, been in Kenya now the last 7 years. Just lately came into motorsport, managed to do quite a couple of events in the trusty old Pajero here. We've done rallycross, rally raid, stage rallies and autocross as well, so having a great amount of fun. So we bought the Pajero originally as a rally raid car. Just wanted to get some experience and learn some rallying and raiding in Kenya. Unfortunately, it wasn't very reliable in the beginning, and then we made a fundamental decision to stick with the car and just rebuild it. So we changed the engine, the gearbox, serviced everything, redid the wiring and built the car up. Lots of help from Rob Gow from Rob Sport with a new roll cage and fitting the seats and doing the seam welding and getting the car really robust for us to get it reliable. So yeah, it's been very good to us. It's finished now every event that we've done. We've done weekends on weekends of racing. We do a rally, an autocross and a rally raid like three Saturdays or Sundays in a row, and literally put some fuel in and go.
Attacking that lately road with
I think rallycross is the way of the future. It is an absolutely awesome event to bring both young drivers, the masters, the old guys like me, and you're watching guys like Neil Gohill, Aman Ganatra, and you're seeing them event by event improving. They're not just fast, they're thinking drivers, and that's great. But I think the best thing to come out of that was Tim Jessup and Flash Tuner gave me the opportunity to drive what everybody now knows as the taxi, which is basically a bog standard, Corolla, 1500 engine, standard gearbox, standard engine, no ECUs, nothing allowed. And we progressively got faster in the car as we learned it. And I think there's a trick of, learning to drive a slow car fast. And I think that's what people need to be doing, is getting those affordable cars and getting out there. Imagine 10 of those around a track. It's just amazing how much fun you can have. You don't have to do 200 kilometers an hour, and affordable. I mean, same set of tires, Look, I don't think we even filled for two RXs with the same tank of fuel. So literally your entry, that was it. Yeah, so the taxi's gone to Gavin Lawrence and his guys that are going to be renting it out. So they've got 2 Corollas available. So anybody that wants to come do the RX, there's 2 cars available to rent from that. I currently brought in a Volkswagen Golf rally car from South Africa. I wanted to do a little bit more competitive rallying. So the Pajero has been good to us. We've won our classes in the SPV class, but I want to be a little bit more competitive and see if we can get up the ranks. So yeah, we've put some time into the car. It's a 2-liter, normally aspirated car, 2-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, but it's got a proper gearbox and all the right bits in it. So we're really looking forward to using that car for RX and the KNRC 2-wheel drive, and then we'll use this for autocross and rally raids. RX, that's obviously a really exciting form of motorsport. You're with 4 or 5 guys all heading to the same corner. You've got change of surface from tar to dirt, and if they've got the water bowser out into mud all of a sudden with jumps and tight corners, and you have to have situational awareness of the guys around you. Try and race fair but hard. I think that is, again, it's short, it's compact, it's fast, it's exciting for the driver as well as the crew and the spectators. And most importantly, you don't need to go out there and go and buy Evo 10 to do this. Rob called me the other day and he said, you won't believe it, a guy's just walked into the workshop with a car that he's bought for like 90K, he's going to put a roll cage in, and he remembers you in the taxi. He's coming to race. That's what we need. There's no other form of motorsport out here that you can be walking around, seeing 3 or 4 different corners, or being in one place and seeing most of the track. There's toilet facilities, there's drinks, there's food, there's place for the kids. Everybody's catered for. And I think, if we bring back the children to watch the sport and we bring back the wives to watch the sport, we're going to get a lot more support and a lot more drivers involved. But there was nothing for them. Now there is something for them. So it's a day out with the family. The next one's going to be at Kasarani. You know, Machakos is a little bit way out, but people will still come in. They still, every race they're there. But I think this is going to attract a lot more people because it's closer to Nairobi. Family friendly, exciting. The day doesn't end when the racing stops. The after party is great. You get to meet the Flash Tundas of the world. You get to meet, you know, the top drivers that are out there and socialize with them and be around them and sit down at the same table, have a drink, have some food.